I'm very passionate about the oil and gas industry, and it just made sense to further my education, and why would I switch careers when I already know so much and love this one?
I went and worked in the oil and gas industry. I worked at Canada for 5 years and I got laid off.
The reason I ended up in the PT program was because I actually got laid off.
So I was about 25 and I decided to go backpacking, and I left the country for 3 years and lived out of a bag, and I came home and I had no money, so I had to get a job, and I was just working in crappy labor jobs or whatever, and it sucked. Definitely better than this, so I decided to go back to school.
I started looking for a place that would give me the kind of education I wanted. Something that was diverse and exciting and opened up new opportunities that I didn't have with just my university education.
I made it into the PT program with no idea how I was going to pay for it.
It took me months to get used to being a student again.
10 years after I graduated, I went back to my high school to retake math. You know, it's kind of tough, it's embarrassing.
I was having to work in between finals. I'd get done school at 4 o'clock, I'd go to work, drive a semi at 5 o'clock up to Edmonton, come back, get next to no sleep, show up for class the next day, and just trying to get by.
Coming to SAIT, I didn't realize I would be so inspired by the program that I ended up picking.
I thought it was going to be a typical come to school, learn from teachers, learn stuff out of textbooks, and that's that. I never, ever, ever, ever once thought that I would be getting to learn from people that have been there, done that, owned companies, and been unbelievably successful. That's absolutely incredible.
The capstone that we did is based around our field school. My group decided to look at the changing water conditions in the river. We wanted to see if the invertebrates that lived in the river were affected by that.
Our project is focusing on the Montney plate. What we're doing is the evolution of hydraulic fracturing up in that area.
We had to design all the instrumentation for a boiler, all of the fuel, airflow, level control, and emissions. It's been challenging, but it's cool because we get to actually take all the stuff that we learned and kind of put it together now. So that's really cool. I've had the best experience that I think I could have at SAIT. All I've accomplished it's awesome. I've got a pretty good GPA, I've gotten tons of scholarships, my student club won Club of the Year. It's been unreal and empowering and transformative.
I've overcome being homeless, major depression and anxiety, suicide. Here I am on the verge of graduating at one of the top students in the class. I've been able to appreciate every moment of it.